one?
Go!
Go.
Realm is fucking impatient.
Yes,
Welcome back to the Anime Club, everybody. Realm Shifter, why don't you give your goddamn thoughts?
I honestly, I think the presentation for the art style is quite frankly, it's shit. For this one in particular, it really does the original game disservice, I think, because it gives it too much of the standardized art style that most anime today have, despite being a movie production. So I would have expected higher quality from it. The only thing that I really felt was different from this, from like a normal anime production, was just they had darker shadows. That was literally it. Like, I don't see the difference. Like, I don't understand why this couldn't have just been like a normal anime adaptation, like 24 episodes, like the Persona 4 Golden anime is. It really doesn't make any sense to me. So go ahead. Other than that, though, I am a big fan. Other than that, though, I guess because this kind of falls under presentation, I will say that I am a fan of the like monster and Persona designs. So
you should have seen it now, audience. All three of us on the second studio side had our mouths gaping wide open for, I believe, the same reason.
I don't think I had the same reason as you. I actually want to juxtapose Realm. I don't mind any of the animation or color palette, and I genuinely love the ending song. I think the opening song is shit, and the entire sequence that goes along with it is confusing, completely out of place, and more fitting for a music video than any sort of goddamn movie.
When we get to the music, Seki, I'm gonna fight you because I love the soundtrack.
We are in the music, but I am having my opinion out now. I have started. Anyways, I also feel that while the monster designs are okay, right? Like, they're creepy. They're weird. They're like oh my god, it's like D. Gray Man and Lovecraft had a baby.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that personally.
Oh my god. No, it really is, at least the way they looked in the movie.
I mean,
especially those last two. They look very...
At least the way that they portrayed, anyway.
Yeah, they look very D. Gray Man. But, like, I don't get any of it. Like, the shading literally does nothing for me. Like, we had to wait for half the movie to be explained what the fuck the coffins were. Nobody mentioned them for like half the goddamn movie.
Well, that's part of the plot and the set.
Okay.
Yeah, save that for that.
But like, there were just things like that were never explained. Like, why is there just blood everywhere?
I'm gonna go ahead and take an opposed view to Seki here. I actually, like, that was all imagery. You don't necessarily need explanation, because that's the kind of thing you can deconstruct on its own separate from the plot. And they did explain that, the explanation is that the dark hour is where things get fucky in the dark hour. As for the actual imagery, that's a lot of things to be, like, dissected alongside the theming.
They didn't even say the phrase dark hour till, like, 40 minutes into the
goddamn movie. Yes, it did take a little too long for that. But
the whole first fucking opening sequence too with the music, like, what was that supposed to be?
The opening was confusing and too fast paced in it. I will say the opening seemed like it was. Like, I don't know if the opening was similar in the game, but as far as I could tell watching the anime, it looked like it was far easier to appreciate if you played the game and you know the characters.
Yeah, because otherwise we just see someone shooting herself in the head for no goddamn reason.
I will say, personally, I did enjoy the imagery a bit. Not enough, because that's the kind of thing you need to dissect, but a bit. I enjoyed the imagery a bit. The actual designs of the personas and the monsters, outside of Jack Frost, seemed like, I don't know, I've seen it before.
I wasn't as big of a fan of the persona designs as I was the monsters. I thought the monsters were more creative and interesting.
I do want to bring up, though, there was an attention to detail that I can respect there with the mobs. We brought up, I don't know,
number thing.
The number thing on the top of some of the stronger ones' heads.
Yeah.
There's very clearly something going on there, and I'm sure if we follow the story through to its conclusion,
I assume those are like boss monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to like go through the story and beat them up until number 20 or some shit.
So as far as things that came from the game, I could tell that came from the game, but it was. I did appreciate the attention to detail with that.
Yeah, but keep in mind, obviously, that this is only part one movie, so there's plenty left to explain.
Yeah, no.
Also, random montages with, like, music behind them constantly. Just montages everywhere, and they weren't even homoerotic volleyball ones. Oh yeah, I went there.
The only montage Seki likes.
Exactly.
I'll let Born here speak in a second because he hasn't said anything this entire section, I don't think. But I will also say I really did enjoy the insert music that I could hear, but that's also because I've heard some of it in Smash Brothers before, or like here and there I've heard it before. So yeah. All right, Born, go ahead.
Well, like the colors for like the shadows and a little bit of shading right there was nice, I guess. The animation was.
It wasn't
okay.
bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't like horrible. It's neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the monster design was, it's like some were okay, some weren't, but like
There's that woman with the massive tits.
Yeah.
Realm, you're gonna appreciate this.
Yeah.
She was labeled third, right? The like queen at the end.
Yeah.
There's that moment where she's like on her back, and I just looked at the screen and I was like, "Damn, that's some big titties."
Yeah.
It was like the only thought in my head. I approve.
I'm trying to remember which one. Okay, what point was it in the movie?
The very end, she was like the queen thing that was like super fat.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
I was like, "Damn, that's some." Big
I just wanted
titties.
to confirm that I was thinking about the same one.
Yeah, like that's some big titties.
There was there was some respect to Seki with that monster design.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does anyone have any other thoughts on the presentation here? I realize
I'm the most like divergent opinion, and my opinion is very like divergent because I've seen like the art style that
I think that's
I can
fair.
respect that actually.
Yeah,
because
you
like
know
if I
what?
played like it doesn't look like it's going that way, but say the World Ends With You anime that's coming out, if it's shifted art styles to be like completely generic, I'd be pretty pissed off.
I had this discussion with Nick Knack the other day too, even in like anime to anime, like they remastered the first One Piece episode with like the updated art style in like HD, and like it's fucking beautiful. And it just makes the old episode look so much worse, you know? So I get it. I get it. I get liking art from something else, even though the art you're looking at isn't great.
Yeah, so, that is something I can respect. That is the source material. That's something I couldn't have picked up on, but I'm glad you did, because that's something only a game fan could pick up on.
Yeah.
So moving along then.
Yes, I think it's time we moved on to character or story and setting. Try harder, everybody.